Well, certainly one of the feature games today matched up the two Central Division champions of a year ago at Soldier Field, the Chicago Bears and Cincinnati Bengals. And what it was a matchup of strengths, because in the Bengals you have the highest scoring offense from last year and the best rushing offense in football against the Chicago Bears, who allowed the fewest points of anybody last year and had the best rushing defense. Which one would give on a beautiful day at Soldier Field? First quarter, I'll tell you, Tim Crumrye just being in the game, and on the first series, he got involved right away, Tommy. What a sight.
Somehow you had to know that he'd be in on their first defensive play, and he's working against a Pro Bowler, Hilgenberg, still gets in and makes the play.
Jim's shooting gallery beat out the veteran kicker Jim Breach, but his first kick was blocked by Dan Hampton. A defensive game was this one. 3rd and goal on the 1. The Bengals play tough defense. They stop Neil Anderson. Parker and Reggie Williams do it. Mike Ditka says 4th and goal early. Let's send Brad Muster into the line, but no! Skip McClellan and Reggie Williams stop him, and the Bengals take over on downs. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. The Bengals have a 7-0 lead, but Neil Anderson scampers off 23 of his 146 yards. That was a career high for him as the Bears move into Bengals territory. 2nd and 10 on the 12, 14 seconds to go, down 7-0. The quarterback draw. Tomczak had trouble passing early, but he ran this one in. Dixon hits the ball out, but it's too bad, Ricky, because don't lose that number. It's 7-7 at the half. 3rd quarter, Ickey Woods having a quiet day. And the Bears say maybe we could take the lead here. Woods having a quiet day until on 3rd and 1 from the 4. He gallops in. Now, he took his time at about the 2-yard line. He might pay for that one day. Woods 60 yards. Those are the biggest ones. Cincinnati leads at 14-7. 4th quarter, Chicago, though, trying to move the ball and trying to make the tone on defense. Dan Hampton.
Even in the midst of a double team, Hampton, with his tenaciousness, gets to the quarterback.
Butler has kicked a field goal. The Bears trail at 14-10. 4th and a foot to go, and Tomczak calls his own number, gets the first down. The drive is alive. Just 2 plays later. Bengals in a zone defense, but they forget tight end James Thornton.
The linebackers split out, leave the middle of the field open. Too much cushion between the linebackers and the DBs. Thornton makes the catch, goes in for the touchdown.
21-yard touchdown. The Bears lead at 17-14. Bears think they can kill out the clock after they stop the Bengals once, but it was never that easy. As Brad Muster, fumble! The Bengals recover. Joe Kelly sits on the ball, and the Bengals have a shot. But with 35 seconds to go, Sam and company have a 4th and 10. Keeps his fingers crossed for Boomer Esiason. Going deep. Too deep. The Bears come from behind at home to beat Boomer and the Bengals by a count of 17-14. So they're happy at Soldier Field in Chicago, and after the game, Neil Anderson, who had that big day with 146 yards, says it's easy to run when you have good offensive linemen.
The offensive line opened some nice holes for me, and for the other running backs. And we hit the holes hard, and we were running real hard today, but we had some place to go with it. I mean, if you have no place to go, no matter how hard you run, you can't do much. And I think a lot of credit goes to the line.
And we came in here after the game disappointed and upset, but the one thing that was said is there's 15 more to go. We knew that this was going to be an extremely tough opener for us. We knew that, that we had to play our best to win the game here. But, when you lose, you feel bad, but there are just too many positive things that came out of this game.
Yeah, I'd say there's some positive things. The Bengals actually, Tommy, I think should have won the game, except that Neil Anderson had a pretty good day. Mike Tomczak, for 3 quarters, really struggled. 6 of 16 for 80 yards, but then 4 of 7 on the last drive. He had kind of a reverse day. 3 bad, 1 good quarters, reverse day from Boomer.
Boomer just the opposite. Boomer 3 good, 1 bad that had happened in the 4th quarter. When I talked with the Cincinnati staff yesterday, they talked in terms of running the football. If we get 95 to 100 yards, it's a good day. If we get 125, it'll be a great day for us. They had 179 yards today, but little did they know that Chicago would put up 212 on the ground.
Most of them courtesy of Neil Anderson, and so the Bears win that game at home, an exciting game.